How are the professional journalists and news editors learning from it, and how is it changing the standards by which news editors interpret news from Palestinian sources and Palestinian-based reporters?
Judging from what happened in Operation Cast Lead, not at all. There is a flat learning curve on the part of the media. And I think that the flat learning curve has nothing to do with their intelligence. It has to do with the fact that they cannot permit themselves to go there. If they challenge Palestinian sources, if they challenge the veracity of the testimony that Palestinians give to them, the best they can hope for is that they'll never be able to come back, which is the end of their career as Middle East reporters. And if they do get back, they're in trouble. We're talking about, it's not, I've come to realize that it's not a question of intelligence, it's not a question of facts, it's not a question of proof. It's a matter of the profound fear of journalists about what the consequences of challenging Palestinians would bring.
And is this an issue that needs to be brought up before the Society of Professional Journalists?
Absolutely. I've got an interview with this guy, Daniel Morrow, and I said, well, he talks about how pervasive it is. And I said, well, does anybody talk about it? No, they don't talk about it. They all know it. They all admit it quietly. They don't talk about it. And it's not just the Palestinians who intimidate them. His example was of something that happened in China, where he got into a fight with a powerful Chinese official, and nobody came to his defense. Even though he was right, even though in terms of the principles of, press freedoms and so on and so forth, he was right, the Chinese official was wrong. Nobody came to his defense, and on the plane out of China, he turned to one of his colleagues. He said, why didn't you come to my defense? He says, we have to deal with this guy.
Are you suggesting that there's a complicity on the part of the news bureaus and news agencies?
Yeah, I think look, when Cam West took a Reuters article and substituted terrorist for militant, Reuters called them up and said, you can't do that, and if you do that, you must remove our byline. And they said, why? And Reuters said, we have reporters in the field, and they are in danger if we refer to these people as terrorists. So essentially, in terms of cognitive warfare, these guys play dirty, and we don't have the courage to fight back. This meeting started with the national anthem, American national anthem, land of the free and home of the brave. Our reporters are cowards.
And what about the editors who...
The editors are even worse, and what they do is they tell themselves they're not cowards, they're protecting their reporters. I'm the mother hen, my reporters are in the field, my children are in the field, I have to do everything I can to protect them.